Hey guys, today I just cleared my AMR stage 18 and I wanted to show you guys how I did it. Uh with a very fresh account, so not strong at all, and cuz I was having trouble doing it for maybe like a week now, and I was looking at YouTube videos online, but these people all have like, insane Infernal Roar and Soulbound Arcana sets that you can't really match. Even like the people, the Epic Oni videos or whatever, they have, some pretty strong gear on them, and I just couldn't mimic that kind of gear, so I was having trouble beating it. And yeah, I just got it today. So I found some setup that I was able to work with, and uh I want to share with you guys in case might help you guys clear. So yeah, I just wanted to show here daily sign in. I'm only 30 days in, so my count is definitely on the weaker side. Here's my team setup. I have the Nightmare setup here. Wrath, Volca, Abomination, Drayga, and Arrogance. I think, this team is very flexible. As in, everyone has either has these units or can replace them with units that they have that can do very similar jobs. So, for example, Wrath, everyone has Wrath here. I don't have him A5 for reference. So I'm waiting for my second Wrath to log in reward. But yeah, just have him max skilled. He's not even level 50 here. You see on the side, like I don't have any of my units like fully leveled up. Uh, Volker here isn't even fully promoted, but moving on. Yeah, Wrath easily replaceable. Abomination, everyone can fuse him. My Arrogance, he's the only one that no guarantee to get him, but he's just there to clear top right, so you guys can replace him with any fighter that can do the same job as him. Drayga also just a tank. Replace him with any tank you want. Volca, everyone has Volca. My Volca is not A1. Just letting you guys know. Magda as well. She's my second main DPS, but she can be replaced with any fighter that has range. I put her right behind Raph, so you need someone with a bit of extended range to do what she does. Vortex and healer. Olague, everyone gets Olague. Deimos, I have him here as a DPS, but honestly, he gets one shot by the boss, so he does nothing. So just replace him with anyone you want, or I'll talk about another strategy later on that you can use and replace Deimos with him. But yeah, Baron as well, just another tank that you can replace with. So yeah, let's do a quick showcase, and then we can go over the gear afterwards. So I like to place my Wrath and Vortex down early, and I like to use the sound of Wrath smacking as the time to drop down Olague. That means that Wrath can hit him, so the other units can hit him as well. I am gonna put down Magda right behind him, and a key thing to note is if you want to survive the first smack of this boss, you have to build around 36 to 37k HP. I have my Wrath and my Magda at 38k HP, and you'll notice that when they hit it, they'll just barely survive. So you do want to aim for that 38k HP just to be safe, depending on how much defense they have. But yeah, here if you notice, smack, boom, boom, very little HP left, so barely survived. I'm gonna drop Volca right after the slam. It's important to drop Volca here because we need her. She has an ability that does a damage reduction, and we need that to hit the boss so that when he does the big slam later on, our guys can survive it. And she also has a vulnerability ability. She has a vulnerability effect that is pretty good to kill the boss faster. So the way Volca's damage reduction ability works is she has to kill some units to gain some Scarlet stacks or whatever it's called. And once she has enough stacks, she does like an AoE spin that that will we'll call damage reduction here right here. She does a spin right there, and you see here there's a damage reduction on the boss. But we ideally want that to be applied to the boss when he's doing the big smack. And I think there's a bit of luck to that timing, but you just have to play for that luck in a run that you can do over and over again. So here, boss of smack, I put down Vortex, and you can see right there, the damage reduction was on the boss as we were taking the smack, and everyone survived. If the damage reduction was not on, I think my Volca would have died. The other two would have lived, but the Volca would have died, and that'd be a huge loss in DPS. But yeah, here, Abomination and Arrogance, they're just any fighter that can tank the top top side. You could replace them with anyone that does the same thing. A key thing to note here that is Arrogance, you could have used him facing downwards towards the right side to help the DPS. So if you have any range fighters that can reach the bottom here to help the DPS, that would be ideal. I chose not to do him. I chose not to face him downwards just to show you guys, uh, that you can do it without having specifically Arrogance face downwards. But if you do have another DPS that can reach down towards the bottom right, you should definitely use it that to your advantage. See here's where I placed Deimos for like literally a few seconds before he dies, but just get them free DPS off. Boss is already at 50% HP, pretty good. So yeah, see right there, Volker did the big spin, damage reduction applied. And I think the boss is gonna do the smack soon. And I can't stop it, so I'm gonna get rid of Deimos here. He will die, so I'm gonna get ready to put down my shield, my defender in case my Volker dies. Nope, he's good. If Volker died there, I had to put down a defender so the little mob here doesn't reach the boss. I'm gonna put down Volker. Put down the defender here, so now Volker can focus on the boss a little bit. So yeah, if you're getting to this stage and the boss, hasn't dropped below like 50%, it's just a gear diff. I hate to say it, like my gear isn't the strongest, but you have to have some attack, like plus 16 attack bonus gear on your units to do some damage. Abomination's clearing, Arrogance is clearing, pretty good. And you see another key thing here, Volka on this side in front of the boss. Her big AoE is able to clear the monsters in the back, even though she's not like directly facing them. Her AoE is able to clear the boss in the back. And you have a defender, you have a fighter here. Ideally, I think a defender is even better because it could tank more units for Volka to clear. But yeah, right now you see we're just DPSing it. Oh, I think a minion just went through. That's not good. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Okay, the boss does the smack. I'm gonna hit the Vortex and pray everyone lives. Because the boss does get a little damage boost here. Of the Vortex. Pray everyone lives. Okay, everyone lives. That's so close. But you see here, Wrath is hitting these minions that get through, and every chance that Wrath is hitting there, that is hitting these minions, it's not hitting the boss, and the boss needs to die quickly, And also, you see here, you notice here, Arrogance is doing nothing, but if he was facing down, he would have helped clear these mobs, and that one minion wouldn't have gotten in. So, I think here is just a DPS battle and praying that, we get the DPS killed, the boss killed DPS. Drop Volk ult here. A Magda ult is up soon, so we should be able to get the clear here. Drop every ultimate we can. Ready to kill, yep. And there we go. That was honestly a little close once that minion got in, but I'm glad we were able to show that even with the minion getting in, it's still clearable if you have the Volca damage reduction and the Vortex shield up. Let's go over the heroes that I had on the gear now. So I think we went over this. My Raph is the only one with good Inferno gear set. Inferno roar set, I mean. Nothing crazy, crit damage, attack bonus, but yeah. Just max out the crit rate, max out the crit damage, and key thing I said before, make sure the HP is around 38k. Same with my Magda. 30k, 8k HP, 17k, and just best set you can get. I think these ones were the ones they gave us for free, the attack bonus ones, so you guys get some free ones. Just make sure it's on your best DPSs. What else we had? Abomination, not even 6-star promoted, level 52. Gear is actually not too bad on him. This one's pretty crazy, but yeah, I'm definitely stuff you guys can get. 40k HP, 13k attack, actually pretty decent for not even promoted. So my Abomination actually better than I thought. But yeah, you see this weapon here, not even that crazy. My Arrogance, not too bad in a fracture set. Low HP and 17k attack, pretty good. I don't have an artifact slotted into him. Oh, let me go over artifacts real quick. My artifact is pretty weak. My Volca had +4 Frigid Flame, Master Key. This key for taking on my Wrath. So yeah, none of these are even +10, and they're they're non-factor. They're just there for the extra HP and the attack. So yeah, any relic artifact would have worked. Drayga, just make sure she has some tank items, can tank everything. I didn't even use Baron. I think I used him. I didn't even use him. You saw how Deimos was pretty much useless there. So I think the tactic I was mentioning before is if you are close to beating the boss and you just need a little extra push at the end, but you don't have enough DP, the ball the minions get through, whatever, you can replace Deimos with like a big DPS burster. Like for example, I have Setrum, right? You can put down Setrum or Silas, and hopefully he gets his ultimate up in time, and then you just smack the boss at like 10% HP and pray you one shot him before your tanks and fighters die from the boss. So yeah, you essentially have an extra slot here, and maybe even Baron if your boys are tanky enough. So yeah, this was essentially an 8 unit clear because I used Baron or Wrath. My Vortex actually decently geared, plus 12, plus 12, plus 16. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty budget, honestly. Just make sure his skill is maxed out, because you need that big shield to live on some of the stuff. Awaken 2, I guess a second awakening is pretty huge for the shields, but I mean, I guess that offsets the whack gear I have on him. And my Olague, level 57, not even fully maxed out, but I have him in a pretty decent set. I have him in full Guardian and a pretty insane like Force Piece. But other than that, just get him as tanky as you can. I have my 80k HP, but I'm sure you could have done it with like 75, 70k HP. And because he if you saw in the match, he was nowhere close to dying. So yeah, well that wraps it up, I believe. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys can clear.